case, it has really been a puzzle to me. So let's take a look at nature's canvas. So finally, after all these years, let's go over this way, over by the light. This is the line called Nature's Canvas. And for those of you, if you've watched our videos, take a look at Heirloom Box, video number 1. We're talking about things that are utilitarian. That was one of my goals, and the storytelling that I like to do. So what I've done is I have a group of artists that I'm working with. I've done this all my career. I've probably worked with 50 artists over these 30 years. And I've taken their specialty skills and blended them with this art form. And between myself and the 5 of them, we've come up with these wonderful, wonderful images. And this is one I did around 12 first on my own. And look at this, Nature's Canvas feather. This fell out of the sky. This was in my backyard. This is a red-tailed hawk feather. I just love this. Utilitarian. Look at that. Hawk carved into the bottom of that. And I went down to, after I did these, I was lucky enough to go down to, didn't want to say it wrong, but this is a place you folks could look up. The Western Foundation of Vertebrate Zoology, right in our town, Camarillo, California. These people are fantastic. If you want to see the best collections of birds and bird eggs in the world, bar none, this is the place to go. They're only open once a month for visitors. I took a group of 5 of us, went down last Friday and visited them. My brother and I went down last month, and you can call them ahead. And, Western Foundation of Vertebrate Zoology, because you can't own a feather, a red-tailed hawk feather, and you can't even own a crow feather, because there are laws against that. So I can't wait to see how people will love to have this in their homes, this red-tailed hawk feather. So, and again, I talked earlier about this being a decorative art. I'm not trying to be a serious wildlife guy. So what I'm trying to do is say, stop and look at these natural things, natural patterns in the world, and look how beautiful they are. Look at this beautiful fawn. Look at that spotting on the back. So I've really said, let's play up just the natural beauty of these things. Look at the patterns of this owl. Here we have it fall off the edge. And then in each one, there's a little image. So, these are only about an average of $20 a piece. Retail, I'm real happy about the price. And here, this little family, little deer family in there. So what a nice gift for someone who loves wildlife. I used to fish all the time. I don't fish as much as I'd like to now. I used to fish all the time with my stepdad in Pennsylvania. We used to go up to Lake Erie, up into Canada and fish. And look, we used to fish for bluegills in French Creek. Oh man, did we have a day. I put the log in, it reminds me of my dad, my stepdad. He said, come on, Rob. I was like 12. We'd go over and he said, come on, I'll show you where we can catch some good bluegill. We stood on this log and down in the roots of that tree. Oh man, what a day. I'll never forget it. And then, of course, bass. I remember fishing for bass with him up at Presque Lake Erie. I love this imagery. It's hard to see in this solitary bass in the lake. I got a wonderful, wonderful bass about like that big up at Kachuma Lake. I like the idea of fishing. So there's that. And then I think these, we started off with the mallard and the pheasant. Wildlife, I think, has been a part of me. See, the thing about art is, you say, what is art? To me, art is symbols of people's lives. That's one of the things that it is. And as soon as I picked this pheasant up, I think of my childhood. If you come to our site and you look at our house, the red brick house painting I did of my dad, and across that street from us, it's all houses now, but it was a field that went down over the mountain